It's amazing to me how many people get into pro-life work because of trauma. My name is Monica Snyder. I'm an atheist. I'm the executive director of Secular Pro-Life, which is an anti-abortion group that seeks to advance secular arguments against abortion. Our group exists largely off of the generosity of not just our donors, but our volunteers, and I've worked with a lot of different kinds of people. I've tried to ask them what gets them into pro-life work in the first place, and some of the stories are pretty amazing. For example, a little bit ago, I uploaded a video about a woman who sidewalk counsels outside of the clinic where she got her own abortion. Her abortion traumatized her, and now she's trying to use that experience for good and offer resources to other women so they don't have to go through what she went through. Similarly, I've worked before with Dr. Atkins, who is a mental health counselor. She is passionately pro-life in part because she had an abortion against her will when she was much younger. And by that I mean the clinic workers told her they were giving her contraceptions. They did not tell her that she was pregnant, and they actually gave her abortion pills. If you listen to her story, she explains that she doesn't think those clinic workers had malicious intent. She thinks they believed they were helping her. And part of her motivation for her activism now is to correct that misperception. On the Secular Pro-Life blog, we've also repeatedly featured the work of Christina Artukovic. Christina has a son with Down syndrome, and while she was pregnant with him, she had to change OBs multiple times because she kept getting so consistently berated and condescended to about the fact that she did not want to abort. Christina's work often focuses very specifically on how abortion facilitates lethal ableism against children like her son. We've also featured the work of Sarah St. Ange. She had a medically complex pregnancy while she was in New York, and she could not get a medical team to work with her to try treatments or other methods to protect or save her daughter. Ultimately, she birthed her daughter prematurely and had to hold her daughter in her arms while she died. Sarah believes that the way abortion and advocacy for abortion dehumanizes fetuses played a role in the way the medical team in New York treated her daughter. And she believes that maybe if she had lived in a more pro-life state, her daughter would still be alive. We have a lot of similar stories on our website here where people are shocked or horrified or hurt by a certain experience that moves them to embrace a more pro-life position. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's the equivalent for people who are pro-choice also, where they're pro-choice because of their experiences and they believe this is the best way to protect and take care of people. I don't doubt that at all. But oftentimes I hear people say that we are pro-life because we lack experience, because we have some kind of naive idealism about how the world works, and we don't understand the gritty realities of how difficult it can be. I think a lot of times it's quite the opposite. I think a lot of us go through very difficult circumstances that really help us hone in on exactly what we believe about the value of not only our own children, but all children before they're born.